Hey guys, so today I want to talk about labels, the labels that we give ourselves. So from the moment we're born, we start collecting these labels, primarily the labels that our parents give to us, and then as we grow older, we start giving them to ourselves, such as I'm a girl, I'm a daughter, I'm a sister, I'm a student, I'm self-employed, I'm British, and it goes on and on and on. Including relationship status, financial status, social status, things about our appearance, things about our personality. So we have this, endless collection of labels. And why do we do this? Well, for good reason, because as humans we want to identify with things, with these labels, to help us understand ourselves, and they give us a sense of who we are. Basically, they create our identity. And they can also help us recognize things we share in common with other people. And that can also help us get a sense of belonging to a particular group. And of course, they help us recognize who we're different to. And they also help us know what to expect, what behavior to expect from other people as well, with particular labels. So all useful stuff. But they can be limiting, because by fully identifying with a label, we are essentially limiting our thoughts and beliefs and behavior to like a specific set of criteria attached to that label. And it can prevent us from thinking or behaving differently outside that set of criteria. So, for example, if you are known to be a hard worker and you have that label, that could mean that you always try to live up to that label, and by doing all the work yourself, even when you could really do with some help or a rest. Or alternatively, if you identify with being lazy, having that label as part of your identity, then you may never push yourself more than necessary, because you're always living up to that label of being lazy. And you might not even like the label, you might not be proud of it, but if it's rooted as part of your identity, then we still subconsciously act according to it. So the same can apply to the introvert-extrovert label. And that's why I made a video on typical introvert traits, because with this particular label of introvert, I really feel it's important to know the real definition of it and to clear up any misunderstandings. So one way that you might limit yourself as an introvert is if you always choose to stay at home, for example, instead of meeting friends or attending an event, because it feels safer, easier, more comfortable to stay at home, when actually it could do you some good to get out and socialize, especially if you haven't been social for some time. Another way is if you convince yourself that you always need time to think before you speak. That could lead to missed opportunities to speak your mind at a critical moment. Or to act on something, a time-limited decision. And it's quite common for introverts to feel an urge to say something, and then we let the moment pass, we don't say it, and we end up feeling guilty and regretting that. Another example is telling yourself that you couldn't possibly post a video like I'm doing now, because you believe you're an introvert or you're shy, and therefore those labels are basically limiting you from thinking otherwise, or sometimes even thinking that it's possible for you to do that. So with any label, just honestly ask yourself, okay, what is it about this label that does really resonate with me and does help me understand myself and respect myself, and helps me connect with like-minded people? And anything else that you might sense resistance towards, or you feel like it might be holding you back in some way, or you might even recognize that you're using it as an excuse to stay small, just be aware of that. Just listen to that, be aware of it, and know that you always have a choice to grow or expand beyond a label if it feels right for you. So thank you for watching. I hope you found that useful. If you'd like to join my private Facebook group, the Confident Introvert Tribe, please do so. I'd really love to create a like-minded community of, where we can connect and share on a deeper level. Have a great day.